Hello rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trades. Today, we're going to be building this EMD SD60 Demonstrator unit. When the SD60 was new, EMD had a few of these painted up in this paint scheme that they would loan out to railroads in the hopes to get them to test them out and buy the new locomotive type. So this is what it looks like, and let's get right into the build. So we're going to start off on the rear end, so take out light blue concrete, and we're going to come on bottom and put 3 across the bottom middle. Then an upside down prismarine brick stair facing outward on either side, and then 5 light blue concrete across the top. In front of it, we're going to do a 3 block tall T shape in the middle, and put a torch on either side of this second layer. In front of that, a 5x3 of light blue concrete coming out to each side of the tracks. Then on this side gap, we're going to put 3 smooth quartz slabs for the stairs, and 3 on this side. And then we'll do 3 on this top middle. Then take out a dark oak stair for the rear coupler, turn around and stack it up to this middle second block. Under it, a fence gate, and then open a dark oak fence gate above each rail. Then we're going to put 2 end rods here, and 2 on this side. Up here, we're going to do 2 fence gates and a wither skeleton skull. Then we'll come in front of this. Right in front of this on bottom, put a fence gate on each rail. Then 1 block forward in the middle, a black stone brick block, a black stone brick slab, and a fence gate. Then a block, a slab, and a fence gate. Then a block and a slab. Then take out netherite for the wheels, put 1 here, here, and here. And 1 here, here, and here. Then we'll put a fence gate on each of these 2 front corners. Then in the gaps between the wheels, we're going to put 2 sideways lightning rods on all 4 of these spaces. Just like that. Then we need to come in and we're going to grab a wither skeleton skull and a hopper. And we're going to put a hopper on the side of all 6 of these wheels. And then we'll crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. And then same thing on this side, 1 on all 3 of these hoppers here. Then we'll come on the second layer with light blue concrete, and we're going to do a line right down the middle to the front of this. On the side of it up here, we're going to do a full line of dark oak fence gates. Then come to this side and do a full line of dark oak fence gates on this side. Then come right in front of this on bottom, and we're going to go 3 wide with light blue concrete, and we're going to extend that forward. And we're going to make that 16 blocks long. So a 3x16 of light blue concrete. On the side of it, we're going to put a full row of 16 upside down prismarine brick stairs. And then come to this side and do the same thing, a full row of upside down stairs on this side. Then we'll come up on the second layer and we'll fill this whole top middle 3 of this fuel tank with light blue concrete and bring it down to this end of it. Then on bottom, right in front of this, a fence gate on each rail. Then in front of that, we're going to put a netherite wheel on each rail, and in the middle, a black stone brick block and a slab. Then a fence gate. Then a black stone brick block and a slab and a fence gate. Then a block and a slab. Then we'll put a netherite wheel here and here, and 1 here and here. Then put a fence gate on each of these 2 front corners. And in the gaps between the wheels, we're going to put 2 sideways lightning rods on all 4 of these faces. Then same as before, go through and put a hopper on the side of all 6 of these wheels. And then we can crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. And same thing on this side, 1 on all 3 of these hoppers here. Then on the top middle, we'll do a line of light blue concrete down the center to the front of this. And on this side, in this corner, we're going to put 1 light blue concrete and then fence gates to the front. And then on this side, just a full row of fence gates. Then in front of this, a 5x3 of light blue concrete coming out to each side of the tracks here. Then a T shape in the middle and put a torch on either side of the second layer. Then on the bottom middle, we're going to put 3 prismarine brick stairs and an upside down stair facing outward on either side. On the next layer, a light blue concrete in the middle, 2 upside down stairs on either side of it. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs on this top middle, 3 coming up the side gap, 3 coming up this side. Then take out a dark oak stair for the front coupler, turn around, and stack it up to the middle second block. Under it, we're going to put a sideways fence gate, then open a fence gate above each rail. Then 2 end rods here, and 2 here. And up here, we're going to do a wither skeleton skull and 2 fence gates. Now come on this side where this extra block is and put a bell right here. Then, behind that, on each side of the fuel tank, we're going to do a mangrove sign. Then behind that, we're going to do an inward facing dragon head on each side. Then behind that, a mangrove button on each side. Then we'll do 3 dark oak fence gates on either side behind that. And behind that, do a full line of sideways anvils to the back of this fuel tank. And then same thing on this side, a full line of sideways anvils here. Then we're going to crouch, and on the back of each anvil, we're going to put a brewing stand. Next, we're going to stand up here and crouch and put a single stone brick slab on top of all 6 of these hoppers. Then move a hitbox down in the space between and put 2 slabs on all 4 of these spaces here. Then come out here and put a skeleton skull above the front and back wheel of the truck, and same thing over here. And then a birch fence above the center wheel on both sides. We're going to repeat the process for the front truck, so come up here and crouch. Put a single stone brick slab on top of all 6 of the hoppers. Then move a hitbox down in the space between and put 2 slabs on all 4 of the spaces. Then come on the side and put a skeleton skull above the front and back wheel on each side, and a birch fence above the center wheel on each side. Then crouch up here again, and we're going to put a sideways end rod here and here, and then 1 here and 1 here. Copy that on this side. So crouch up here, end rod here and here, then here and here. Then we'll start at one end on this 3rd layer, and we're going to go 3 wide on the top middle with light blue concrete and bring that down all the way to the other end of the locomotive here. Right down to here. Then on this top outside edge on the upper hitbox, start at one end, and we're going to do a full row of smooth quartz slabs up here, going end to end. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side, so on the upper hitbox, start at one end and do a full row of smooth quartz slabs on the upper hitbox and bring it all the way down to the front end here. Next, come on top of the front on the 3rd block in the center here, and we're going to put a pattern of 3 light blue concrete like this. Then 2 layers of smooth quartz above it in that same pattern. Then we'll swing around behind it. On the bottom of each side, do 2 light blue concrete coming back, and then a 2x2 of smooth quartz. Fill this top middle with white wool. Back here in the middle, put a temporary block, a trap door, and open it. Take out the temporary block. Then crouch and put a white banner on the front of that trap door. Then down here, we're going to put 2 light blue shulker boxes on this bottom corner, and 2 on this side. Behind it on this side, we're going to do 5 light blue concrete coming back, and on the other side, 4 light blue concrete. Then 4 smooth quartz above this side, 5 smooth quartz above this side. Come over here and put a smooth quartz in this corner here. Then on this side, we're going to start on the back end on this next layer up, do 3 smooth quartz, then a birch door here, then turn forward and a warp door here. Then 2 black stained glass panes and a smooth quartz here. On this other side, we'll start at the front and do 3 smooth quartz, then a birch door here, and a warp door facing backward. Then 2 black stained glass panes and a smooth quartz block here. Now put a white stained glass pane on the side of this block here. Then under the window here, we're going to do a birch sign with EMD and another sign with the number 1. Hit them both with a glow ink sac. Then we'll come over here, same thing, do a sign with EMD, a sign with number 1, hit them both with a glow ink sac. Then we're going to crouch and we're going to put 2 white banners over this door to hide it on the side view. Same thing on this side, crouch and put 2 white banners over this door to hide it on the side view here. Then we're going to come on this top outside edge and we're going to put 4 outward facing smooth quartz stairs up here. And then 4 on this side. Across this front middle, 3 light blue concrete, then 1 on the center here, and a light blue stained glass pane on each side of it. Behind that, fill the rest of this cab roof with smooth quartz blocks. Then we're going to come down behind here and put 2 ladders right here. Now come on this side of the nose and close a jungle trapdoor right there to be the brake wheel. And then we need to make a banner. So we're going to come into a loom with a black banner and light blue dye, put a border on it, and make the bottom half light blue. And this is for the cab window. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to place this one on the side right here, and then a light blue banner under it. And actually, this middle banner on this trapdoor needs to be light blue, not white. So change that to light blue. Now come down here and put 4 item frames on the bottom here. And come to this side right here and do 4 item frames on this side as well. Now come into a loom with a light blue banner and white dye. We're going to do a diagonal, then a horizontal on the top and bottom. New banner. Vertical on the right, bottom half white. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top, bottom half white. New banner. A vertical on each side and a horizontal on the top and bottom. Then switch to light blue dye and put a light blue border around all 4 of these. And then we're going to come up on these item frames here, and we're going to use the banners to spell out SD60. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Come on these item frames and put SD60. Just like that. Now come back into a loom again, this time with a black banner and white dye, put a white border on it, and make the bottom half white. And this is for the back cab window because the back of the cab is white, so it goes right here. And actually I colored that door wrong. We need to change this back door to a birch door facing this way. Then we're going to come down here, put a light blue concrete here and here, and then smooth quartz up to the top and on this top middle. Behind it on bottom, we're going to do 3 light blue concrete coming back on each side, then 3 smooth quartz on each side. Then down on the middle here, we're going to put 3 netherite blocks and an anvil in the center. Then on the upper hitbox on either side of the anvil, a polished deep slate slab. Then 3 iron bars here, 3 on this side. Above this, we'll do smooth quartz to the top of each side. Then up here, on the top, we're going to do smooth quartz on either end, netherite in the middle with an oak trapdoor on it. Surround that trapdoor with 4 iron trapdoors. Then on bottom behind this, we'll do 3 light blue concrete on each side, and then a 3x3 of smooth quartz on each side. On the top of each side, 3 deep slate tile walls. Then we're going to cover the top of this in a 3x3 of smooth quartz slabs. Then behind this, 2 light blue concrete on the bottom of each side, and then smooth quartz up to the top of each side. Then 1 on the back middle, and a cauldron here for the exhaust, and surround that on top with iron trapdoors. Then we're going to come down and start working from the back end of the locomotive. Back here, we're going to change this block and this block to black wool. Then a pattern of light blue concrete of 3 like this. Then a layer of smooth quartz. And above that, 3 layers of light blue concrete. Then light blue stained glass paint in each corner, white stained glass paint in each corner, and then 3 light blue stained glass paints up to the top of each side. Also change this one to black wool here. Then we're going to come in front of this on bottom, do a full line of light blue concrete coming forward right here to the front. And same thing on this side, a full line of light blue concrete right here. Then in this front corner, we're going to do smooth quartz up to the top of each side and one on the top middle. Behind it on each side, a column of 3 smooth quartz. Behind that, a column of 2. And behind that, a single layer of smooth quartz coming all the way down to the back. And then same thing on this side, a single layer of smooth quartz here. Above this, start right here and do a line of light blue concrete to the back. And same thing on this side. And then we come up in this corner and another line of light blue concrete down to the back. And then same thing on this side, a full line of light blue concrete up here. Now come on top of the back. Back here, put a light blue concrete in the middle. Then in front of that in the center, we're going to do a line of 11 bedrock coming forward. Then once you have 11, start at the back. Do 5 iron bars here. Skip a block and 5 iron bars. In the middle, a light blue concrete. And then just copy that pattern directly across to this side here. Then we're going to take prismarine brick slabs on the center, make a plus shape, skip a block behind it in one, and skip a block forward in a plus shape. Then put an oak trapdoor in the center of all 3 of these fans. Then up here, fill the rest of this roof 3 wide with light blue concrete till it's all filled in here. Then we're going to come on the bottom of this side behind the cab and take out prismarine brick slabs again, because the walkway actually raises up a bit here. And we're going to do a line of slabs coming across here until we're above this first back wheel. Then right here, we're going to do a 3x3 of white stained glass panes on the side of this side only. Now come on top of the cab on the center, open a birch fence gate here for the horn. Then 3 white carpet behind it. Then in the middle, a lantern, white carpet on either side, 3 white carpet on either side, and a lever. And then get down and around this span with white carpet. Then 3 white carpet here, then switch to light blue carpet and cover the whole roof right here with light blue carpet. And then we're going to get down and around and in between all these spans back here. And then down and around the back end as well. Then come down here and switch to black carpet and do a line of black carpet across here. 2 on this back middle, 1 here. Then start right here and come all the way forward up this walkway with it. Then up here, we're going to need to crouch and get 2 black carpet on these shulker boxes here. And then around this corner, a T-shape on this front porch, and around this corner. Then 1 on this shulker box here. And then come on top of the nose and cover the nose in white carpet here. Now come on either side of the nose and put a stone button on each side of the top. Then take out birch fences for our railings. Right here, we're going to come up 3 and over 1, then up 2 right here. Same thing on this side, up 3, over 1, up 2. Then here, come up 4. And same thing on this side, over here, come up 4. Then switch to a warp fence and do 2 here, and a chain across the gap. Then take your warp fence back here. We're going to put 1 here, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Then come to this side, put 1 here, then up 1 and over 2. Then we'll come down to the rear end, switch to birch fence. Right here, come up 4. Then here, up 3, over 1, up 2 right here. Same thing on this side, up 3, over 1, up 2. And then 4 right here. Then go to warp fence, 2 here, two here, and a chain across the gap. Then connect your warp fence up right here and start bringing it forward up this walkway. We're going to stop right here behind the cab and put one on the top of the end here, and then in front of these stained glass panes, 3 right here. So it looks like that, and then we'll do this side. So come to the back of this side, connect your warp fence up right here, and start bringing it forward up this side. When we get right here, we're going to come up 2 and forward 1. So it looks like that. Now we'll come down and detail the back end. So take out a glow item frame and put one right here in the middle with a frog light. Then 1 block down on each side, we're going to do a birch sign, and we're going to type EMD -1. And same thing on this side. Then hit both of the signs with a glow ink sac. Then down here, we're going to open a warp fence gate, then a birch fence gate here, and then 2 warp fence gates up here for the ladder. Then we'll come up to the front end and come up here, do a glow item frame with a frog light on the center, and on the side of it, a birch sign with EMD -1. And then same thing on this side, and hit them both with a glow ink sac. Next, we're going to make some banners that come into a loom. Light blue banner, white die, put a vertical on the right. Then make the top half light blue, go back to white die and put a horizontal on bottom, a vertical on the left, and a horizontal on top. New banner. We're going to do a upside down triangle on top and a vertical on the left and right. Then switch to light blue die and put a light blue border around both of those. Then we're going to do a white banner and light blue die, and we're going to put a horizontal on the top and the bottom, and a vertical on the left and the right. Then put a black border around this one. This one with the black is for the logo on the front, so we're going to come up and put that on the middle of the nose right here. Then we'll take the other 2, and we're going to come down on the back here, 1 block from the end, and use these banners to put GM. And then same thing on this side right here, 1 block from the end, put GM. Then we're going to grab a polished blackstone button, and we're going to come on this white stripe right here, and we're going to do a line of 6 buttons coming forward, and then skip a block and do a line of 5 buttons coming forward. Then we'll come to this other side, and on this side right here we'll do 5 buttons, then skip a block and 6 buttons. And then that completes all the detailing, and now we'll work on the interior. So come on inside the cab here, and we'll put some frog lights in the bottom for hidden lighting. Then at the same level of the door, we're going to fill this whole floor in with smooth stone slabs here. Then back here in the middle, 2 blast furnaces. Then we'll put a stair here and here for seats, and on this front middle, a netherite with 2 levers for the control stand. And now the inside is done, and we can come back out. So there we have it, folks. We've completed our EMD SD60 Demonstrator unit. I hope everyone enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.